So today I'm going to do just a little improv style barbecue chicken in the oven. All you need is a few ingredients. If you don't have a grill, if you don't have barbecue sauce, this is a great option. So line a cookie sheet with tin foil, set out your chicken pieces. I have drumsticks, whatever pieces you have. These were cheap. This is 3.5 pounds of drumsticks. And season that chicken, very important. Salt, pepper, garlic powder, smoked paprika, anything else that you might, thank you Langston, anything else you might want to put on there is fine. And then get a pan and put honey in the bottom of the pan. I didn't measure it, just kind of pour it in until it kind of coats the bottom of the pan. And then you're going to add some soy sauce, or I have this Tamari stuff that's like a gluten-free soy sauce. It doesn't have to be gluten-free. Right now with this whole COVID thing, I feel like I'm working with things that I haven't worked with before just because there are limited options in the grocery store. So you're going to pour in some of that, and then you're going to add the ketchup. And I would add some brown sugar, but I'm out of brown sugar. So I am going to put in a little bit of hot sauce. So give it a little just a little kick, and then some rosemary leaves, just kind of crinkle those up, and go ahead and whisk that together. You can also add a little bit of liquid smoke if you want, or just anything that you want to kind of like alter the undertones or overtones of the sauce. Just go ahead and get creative with it. But this is kind of what I'm doing with what I have at the moment, since we're not really like shopping for preferred ingredients all the time these days. So anyway, bring that to a boil. Just get it nice and bubbly on the stove. Make sure it looks like this, like kind of thick, like barbecue sauce. Thick enough to really kind of coat the chicken when you pour it on the chicken. And I apologize because my phone died and then I had to recharge it. So anyways, when you pour it on the chicken, which you're going to do, then it should coat it and kind of stay on it and not just run off is the thickness that you want for that sauce. So this is just in a preheated 350 degree Fahrenheit oven, and I am going to just set a timer for about 40 minutes. You want to bake this uncovered for 40 minutes until it's nice and kind of browned all the way around like this. And then you're going to go ahead and take those chicken pieces, turn them over. They'll look naked on the other side. And then we're going to, I just duplicated the same amount of sauce, basically just made another little batch of sauce. And then we're going to pour that over the other side. So you can also just make, of course, like one big batch, or if you have barbecue sauce, you could just brush that over, or whatever you want, sweet chili sauce. The idea is that you are saving your pan with this foil. It's going to be super easy to clean up. And then the other idea is that I just love the rosemary barbecue sauce. Like, it's just so good. You can even add a little bit of lemon juice or citric acid. I have another recipe. I think it's when I did my ribs recipe. That's kind of how I make the sauce for the ribs. But anyways, this is super tasty and great for improvising. I don't know what happened to that chicken leg. It's all crooked. Some of these legs are way bigger than other legs. Obviously, not all chicken legs are created equally, because some of these are giant chicken legs and then other ones are teeny tiny little chicken legs. So anyway, I'm going to take that sauce and just pour it over the meatiest part of the chicken legs. And yeah, then I'm going to go ahead and rebake it. But this time we're going to bake it at 400 degrees because I just really want to get this sauce on the top really caramelized and just kind of barbecue style flavored and browned quickly. The chicken is mostly cooked by now, but we're going to put it in a 400 degree oven for about 20 minutes. And then we will take it back out. And make sure to put it in the top rack this time. When you're baking it that second time for 400 degrees, make sure to put it in the top rack just so it gets nice and browned on top. And then when you take it out, I just use a pastry brush or a wide brush and just go ahead and baste the top. Just scoop up that nice sauce. There's just a little bit of it left that hasn't gotten crispy around the edges. And so you're just gonna wanna like kind of use that to add a final little glaze on the top of the chicken, and then you are done and ready to eat. And this really shows how it saves your pan. I mean, it's just like there's nothing on the pan when you take that foil off. So here's your chicken. It's all done, ready to eat. Has that nice barbecue flavor, has that sticky sauce, and at the same time is just quick and easy, made out of the oven. So you're gonna wanna eat that as soon as it's cooled off enough to eat. I know that Franklin always tries to eat it when it's a little bit too hot out of the oven. So he's always kind of cringing a little bit when he takes his first bite because he's like, I don't want to get burned, but I also just want to really eat this right now. So you're gonna clean this chicken up. It'll go fast, and as you can see, it's baked all the way to the bone. It's solid. This is him eating his piece, and he approves. So yeah, super quick and easy recipe. Have fun with it. Improvise. If you want to put molasses in there, brown sugar instead of the honey, or in addition to it, just make sure you balance out your salty and your sweet so that you have that nice tang in the barbecue sauce. And then if you want to add a little heat to it with hot sauce or cayenne pepper or red chili pepper or something else, just go ahead and play with your flavors a little bit. This is really just a very simple few ingredients baked chicken recipe.